Hey, what's going on everyone? Gillis TV back with another Edmonton Oilers video here today, and some news that we knew was coming for probably the past 4 years. A former defenseman is finally hanging up the skates. But first, before we get into this, make sure to hit that subscribe button as we are 171 away from our goal of 1,000 subscribers. Thank you guys for all the support the last little year here. It's been truly amazing. Now let's get into it. The former NHL blue liner is hanging up its skates, and yes, I am talking about Oscar Klefbom. You know what? It was quite a ride with Klefbom. He played in just over 360 games, and he was our Evan Bouchard of back in the day. Like, when he was drafted, this guy knew how to shoot a puck. He was physical. He was our next up-and-coming defenseman, I say, before even Darnell Nurse was part of this team. Oscar Klefbom played amazing for the Edmonton Oilers. Stats don't really show it, but when you had a team like that, I know I said this on the mic playing some cello with the guys last night. McDavid, Klefbom, all these guys didn't really have a team when they first started. Klefbom made the best of it. And of course, on Thursday here, Klefbom in an interview said it is over now. So hopefully he's doing well over in Sweden. I believe he's in Sweden right now. And everything goes out to Oscar Klefbom. A career-ending injury with his shoulder. Just couldn't get it back right. And like I said, he was our up-and-coming defenseman. He was our Evan Bouchard of that year. Those years we had Oscar Klefbom. I won't forget the one-tees from the point. Nuge would just, off the boards, he would one-tee it off the boards. So scored a lot of goals like that. I believe he had 34 in his career. We'll get into his stats in a minute. But yeah, Oscar Klefbom is finally retiring here. And hopefully the Edmonton Oilers do something for him because, having to end your career early, he's only 31 years old. He last played in 2020. That's 4 years ago. He would have only been 27. To be that young and have to be taken out due to an injury that, you can't help. It just sucks for the Edmonton Oilers, and it really sucks for Oscar Klefbom because he could have helped this Edmonton Oilers team even more if we still had him. Of course, we probably wouldn't have certain players if he was still here. So that being said, good luck to Oscar Klefbom, and let's get into his stats here, as his last game was, I believe, August 7th, 2020. If I'm not mistaken, I'll just look at this quickly. Yeah. He last game came back on August 7th, 2020 when the Oilers were knocked out by the Chicago Blackhawks. That was the whole COVID year. So, yeah, that was his last game in that season. In the 1920 season, he had 62 games played, 5 goals, 29 assists for 34 points, and was a -17. And in his career, he's played 378 games with 34 goals, 122 assists, and 156 points. So I call him the modern day, or back then, the Evan Bouchard that we have now, because defensive scoring wasn't that high back in those days, and Klefbom was always one of the guys talked about and whatnot. So we'll go to he got some playoff time. He played 16 games in the playoffs, had 7 points, some -2. So really good in the playoffs, and all the best to Oscar Klefbom. Like I said, it sucks for us Oilers fans. He was a fan favorite. I have memories meeting him and whatnot, so it just sucks that he had to hang up the skates so young. But all the best, like I said, to Oscar Klefbom, and that's it for me today. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm Gillis TV. Have a good one.